Thank you so much for coming today. I'm so excited to see you taking a stand for what you believe in. Apathy, moral decay, dependence, and now we are watching our Congress place generations under economic bondage. History shows that this is the decline of nations. Tea parties all across the nation this weekend, and especially all of you here today, are the path out. You see, the next step to again be a nation of liberty are spiritual faith and great courage. There is no hiding America's current slide down a slippery slope. There is no question that America is in trouble. Yet, the apathy still appears to be rising. The freedoms we love are being taken away, but very few of the American population are doing anything about it. Many seem to be plain dead, while letting the government seep into every nook and cranny of our lives. We are letting our government decide how children should be raised and educated. We are murdering innocent babies at the hands of mothers who are deceived about what is actually in the womb. We are letting the government control businesses and health care and allowing them to sink into debt. Very few seem to notice, and very few seem to care. What does this tell us? It tells us that this is no longer just about outrageous taxes, deficits, and wasteful spending. Although these factors do play an important part, they are not the only problem looming in the face of America today. Your freedoms and my freedoms are rapidly being abolished. Freedom of speech, religion, it is fading in our midst. Everything our forefathers stood for is disintegrating. The question is, do we care? Do we see the disaster and corruption invading our society? One amazing thing about America is that we have such a great privilege to change what we don't like and voice our opinions, no matter how old or young we are. You may wonder why I have an interest in government. After all, I'm only 15. I can't vote, and I can't run for office. So why does it matter to me? This is the way I see it. I am dedicated to serving my country. I am dedicated to standing up for what I believe in. I do it because I don't want to watch history happen, I want to make it happen. And what I do today, or what I fail to do today, affects the future. I learned about the responsibility we have as American citizens at a leadership school called Teen Path. Teen Path stands for Teenagers Making an Impact. I was given this opportunity, and I stepped out of my comfort zone to do it. We all have great potential to make a difference with the gifts we are uniquely given. So why don't we use them? Why do we spend so much time talking and very little time acting? Because it isn't about hoping someone will come along and take care of America so we don't have to. It is about standing up as the American people in a unified movement, willing to fight for our freedom, fight for our liberty, and fight for the spirit of America. It is easy to say that you love America. It is easy to put your hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. But are we willing to step out of our lives of convenience and comfort to preserve our freedom, not only for ourselves, but for the generations to come? Because freedom isn't a right. It is something we must fight for. We have the ability to stop oppressive taxes. We have the ability to change our nation back to the values and freedoms we hold dear. But we have to be willing to stop the apathy. We have to be willing to step out of our comfort zone and get involved.
Amen.
Have you ever thought what would happen if just half of the American population stood up to our government? If just half decided to be leaders, what could be changed for the better? We all have made an impact on at least one person at one point or another, whether for the positive or for the negative. By coming here today, you are raising awareness and leading by example. So why let it be the end? Should attending tea parties be the extent of your impact? If you are making a difference, why stop? Should you be running for office or take time out of your busy schedule to help a candidate that represents your values? We live in an image-conscious culture. When we focus on values instead of image, we get better government, and that means less taxation. It is time to stand up to our government, because the government was designed to work for the people. The people are never supposed to work for the government. In fact, the reason America survived for so long was because of limited government. I think we have forgotten how America was founded. Our forefathers sacrificed much, and most were strong men of prayer. Prayer is what keeps our nation strong. Prayer. Prayer is what sustains our troops overseas. Prayer can draw us together in a unified movement. In Deuteronomy, it declares, "Be strong and courageous. Don't be terrified or afraid of them. For it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you." The time is now to play our part in preserving our freedom. The time is now to stand up and fight. When this time period is put into the history books, let it not be considered the weak point of the American story, but instead, together we can make it the strongest, most unified part of America's history. We can make a difference. Thank you.